speaker today is Reverend Lakota OneHeart. Lakota is descended from the Sioux and Abenaki nations, and so she is an original American. Now, nowadays, you often hear the term original American referring to white people of the colonial period. No. So let me get this straight. The people who have lived on this continent for 15,000 years, the people who probably crossed the Bering Sea during the last glacial maximum, the people who've been here since the Pleistocene are not the original Americans. The original Americans are some white guys that showed up in 1600. I don't think so. Anyway, when a people live successfully on a continent for 15,000 years, they probably know something about life. They know how to listen to the wind. They know how to sense the earth, how to hear the Stone Nation when it speaks. The Stone Nation's been observing this planet for 4.6 billion years. I think it knows something. I've known Lakota for quite a while, and I've never heard her say anything that isn't true. And when I say true, I don't mean she read it or heard it. I mean she experienced it as part of her own personal medicine walk. The tongue of Lakota is straight, like a tree in the forest. When someone has a great influence on another person, it's sometimes said, "You have walked in my soul." Well, with all of her dances and teachings and ceremonies and lodges, Lakota has walked in the soul of so many people, I don't think they can be counted. They're like the stars, we chapi. So please welcome our friend, our sister, our teacher, Reverend Lakota OneHeart.
What an amazing introduction. Wasn't that wonderful? Yeah. That touched my soul deeply, very deeply. Lord, big thanks for that. And that is the truth. Truth can't be divided. When it is, it's not truth anymore. It's called indoctrination then. If we're going to walk in this world, we have to walk in the power of the truth. You all here, every one of you here, are part of a prophecy of the Buffalo Nation people are coming. The buffaloes come in all colors: red, yellow, black, white, and all the harmonizing of colors. Browns, shades of brown, shades of gold, shades of soft tones. To what we are here as humanity in America here now. We are the people that they sung about back then, before the dominant culture came. Isn't it surprising that my terminology would say dominant culture? Well, it is. It's dominating our whole planet right now and hurting her deeply. We have got to find a way in our humanity here in America that's leading this with our industries, our corporations, and us, the common little people on the bottom of the ladder. Speak up. We have the pocketbook, the bottom line of that. They don't. Remember that when you buy and who you want to support in this world, what you want to support in this world. The aberration of life, the taking down of our very humanity, to just be consumers. We are made together from the very stuff of our earthen mother. We're made from the stars. We're made from the water that changes our very planet every day. Think about North Carolina and where I live right now, in Abingdon, Southwest Virginia. That water and that wind came powerful. Rolled houses upside down, twisted trailers, took away roads, and I mean miles of roads. I watched, and guess what? I know it's Earth and Mother's way of cleansing and purifying. And it's a way for all of us to get out of the government's pocketbook and help each other neighborly to the catastrophes that we're experiencing. We are one family. We are one race, the very race of our humanity. That's the truth. I didn't understand at first because all my beautiful trees on my mountain going up to my dance site were down. You couldn't get up there, and I couldn't get up to my mountaintop. I had to walk up a mile. When I came back from New York from a movie premiere that we're in on the White Buffaloes, Prophecy of America in America. It's titled White Buffalo, an American Prophecy. It'll be coming out soon. Hopefully people will pick it up. It's a story of indigenous elders around our continent here with a story about our Earth and Mother, about White Buffalo, and how we all can make the difference. And we can. Pocketbook, remember your power. Don't buy insanity. Quit it. Stop the insanity, please. I'm begging you. I really am. We can stop the insanity of Earth Mother's quickening because Earth Mother's done her curtsy to the sun. The sun sent its kiss back with the sunspots. Now they're on the back side of the sun. So this quickening that we're all in together, we chose to be here to do this, to change this for the better of the whole planet, not just humankind. I cannot live without the trees. I cannot live without the birds singing me each morning. I cannot live with my chubby cow mooing at me for more food. Or my donkey telling me she's the boss. Or my puppy chewing everything apart. It's just what happens. That is life. It's not a 2-dimensional 4x7-inch little construction that you hold in your hand all day now. Okay? That is not life. That's 2-dimensional. That's stuff that wants you on the program. Buy this, buy that. We can get it through this. We don't have to go to the store. Yay! Yeah, we are saving gas. But heck, what are we doing to ourselves? We're not even looking at each other in the eye anymore. We're looking down at a little contraption that's got us so attentive. We forget each other. Again, stop the insanity, please. I like to look at people in the eye and see them, see their face expressions, their beautiful, beautiful hairdos and color and how they dress. People are so, I'm going to say it, godly, wonderful, and beautiful. I never see anybody that I'm not happy to see. That's the truth. Life is just this for us. If you find it out of the contraptions and you being basically put in a cage with it, what happens when a bunch of people or animals are put in cages? They go crazy. What happened to our society now? We're just a step up on our craziness now, aren't we? Yeah. We can walk out of this by giving time every day to our earthen mother, to our neighbor, our elderly people, our children, the animals around us. Listen to the birds, sit out in the sunshine, go to the beach, climb a mountain, climb a tree. I'm 71 and I still climb them. Yep. I check little bird's nest. Got little eggs in there. I got some babies coming soon. They're my babies too, because I'm part of the life force. Creator created this life force for all of us. And it's a power bigger than anything that's 4 by 7 inches. Trust me. You want to connect? Connect to the true source. Get on bended knee. Face God with your heart and your soul, and you're going to find God loves you so deeply. You can do no wrong. You can only grow. And if you're not happy how your life is, and you're not happy how you're growing, guess what? You can change your direction anytime on bended knee. Stand up tall to God. Say, okay, show me. And you get a knock on the head, you will. Get ready for the knock, knock, knock. It's a coming. Whether it's a disaster, yeah, because we're not paying attention. Or whether it's our family that's become dismembered, so to speak. Our family of humanity, your side, my side. Oh, you're that? You believe that way? You voted that way? Come on now, we're America. We're all of us together here. I don't buy that insanity at all. I don't care what you choose, your choice. We are born from choice. Creator gifted us that. What a big deal, too. And we become insane with it, taking sides. Good Lord Almighty, what is that about? That's insanity. I'll tell you that much. Families. People are telling me families have been dismembered from it. My gosh. When did that ever happen before? So turn off the darn media. Quit feeding insanity into your life. Go outside and listen to God's media. Trees, birds, wind, people, children. They're not even running out and playing anymore. And they should. They should be getting bruises on their knees. Okay? They should be coming home with dirt on their clothes. They should be running and screaming with each other up and down the road, calling each other names, fighting, getting it over with, making it up the next minute. Okay? Let's have a truth here in our world. We're trying to control everything in this insanity. I know a little fellow, I found out about him from a friend. At school, he brought his BB gun to show to his friends. He wanted to be a big shot. Guess what? He got in huge trouble for that. In my generation, that wouldn't have happened. Wouldn't have happened at all. We would have trusted the kids not to shoot each other because they don't play those games on a 4x7 game that they get to kill and shoot and maim and everything else. Talk about teaching a child to be insensitive and not care. How insane have we become with these games, too? What is happening to us as a humanity? We're not AI ourselves yet, are we? You know? Huh? I'm asking you. Okay. I really am asking you. Take time every day. I ask you to break away from that little device. Yes, there is good in it. Guess what? I live on a mountain all by myself. Yep. And without electricity. Yep. Archaically. Yep. Outhouse. Yep. All of that. Every bit of that. And the only way I can connect to my dreamers, my family, is through that device. But guess what? the big storm came in and took down the towers, long lines broken, and now I have to go off the mountain to use my phone. I pondered that up there, thinking, this is frustrating, And guess what? It's a gift. I don't worry about that phone till after 4 p.m. I work, I get my chores done, go out and gather my wild salad, chase around my bad donkey, and I'm a happy lady up there. And I have joy in my heart again, and I'm playing again. I'm not concerned and worried about our big planet anymore, because I know God has a plan for us in our insanity. I trust in the message of that love. I do, totally. I value it. And somebody asked me, Lakota, hey, did Indians believe in, God? I'm going to tell you something. We not only believed in God, we lived in God. Our name for Creator is Wakan Tonka, the big holy. Sounds like God to me. How about you all? You get it? The big holy. Holier than thou. Holier than me. And created it all. Created us. And gave us a huge job to co-create. See, Creator created everything from dream. All of our world, the galaxies, life, this planet, beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond, was created by God's dreaming. Dreaming all of us. Ever ponder that when you drive on a road and see these million, billion, zillion cars? Good God Almighty. No way could I do that. All those different thoughts and people driving and everything, and more. No, it has to be God. And guess what? Science has just found that out and has validated it. Because it all came at one time. There was practically no life, then all of a sudden, all the different variations of life. And science says, well, that just could not have really just evolved like that fast, of all these different species from the same stuff. Must have been somebody working something here. No, could it be God? No, we might have to believe in that now. Science is good, but you know something? Science is also valuable, but it's not the absolute. Creator is. And in that co-creation factor, here comes us little two-leggeds. Yeah, that get to co-create. We're the great experiment among the universes. What have we done with it? I wonder. I pondered this one. What the heck are we doing? So maybe I better get up and start talking. And that started me on this journey to teach the Red Roadways. Chakuluta, chakuto, hogamane, chakyapu. To help everybody walk the red road to the blue road. The red road is simple. We all are standing on our earth and mother. Yep. We all take the life from her. Life dies so that we might live. Yep. We all breed the same color blood. Yep. And there's one place on the whole planet we all can agree upon, no matter what our language or creed or race around this whole planet. Everybody look up. The sky is blue. Blue, no matter what language. We have an agreement spot. Guess where that is? Up in the heavens. Go figure. It's a pretty cool spot, ain't it? Now we fly in it. We pollute it. We're doing everything there too. Send out the satellites to crash it down on the mother. I mean, good night. In the evolution of us with this giant revolution, let's co-create a planet that Earth Mother gets her healing even as we live upon her. Her resources are shared. There's enough for all to take care of everybody here on this planet. And we stopped the gaming of war where it's a big profit. We decide instead to be willing to go along to get along, to talk, peace talks, be willing to share, bargain. And we have that ability. I know we do. I trust in us. Why would Creator put us here anyway? Think about that. We're the big experiment. Blame you, me. The ancestors told me that. I said, for real? Yeah. I said, oh, I didn't know I was an experiment. I said, okay. I don't know what to do about that. So, what is an experiment? I had to ponder that. Oh, I know what an experiment is. We try to find out about things. So what we are doing as humanity, we're trying to find out about everything, even between time and space and chemistry, everything. Our minds just don't stop, do they? So now we got this little device to make our minds think one way by corporations. They've got the experiment going on, and people wake up. Okay? Just wake up. That's the best thing we can do. And in our awakening, we start loving again. Because God's nothing but love, and we're nothing in that image but came from love. Why have we forgotten it? I don't understand that. I really don't. When you call me Lakota, OneHeart, Fraser, my father's name who adopted me at 9, I found out just 2 years ago that Fraser is a French word for the strawberry. That's the first heart of Earth Mother's fruit to us in the spring in May. I was born May 28th. That's the heart frequency. It's not that wild? And what am I here doing but what God made me to do? I even got a man who adopted me to fulfill it as well. And think about this at 9. 9 gives birth. I told Dad when he came to get me at 6, I don't want you to be my dad. I'm staying here with Mommy Audrey and Daddy aren't my foster parents. I like them better than you. I don't know you. I'm not going. I didn't have any choice. Didn't have that choice at all. But the gift of it is that man was a loving, kind man. And he let me stay at Mommy Audrey's and Daddy Orn's every summer. Till I was 14, the whole summer. Because my heart was broken. Be pulled away from my foster parents, who were good parents. There was bad ones too. I'll never discuss that. Let that go. You're going to clear the way in a holy way. I don't want to wallow where and when I have been challenged, but I meet the challenges head on. And I don't care how hard they are. I'll just do them. Because I know I have a backer. It's called God's love. You are all backed up by that. So why stop short? I know I'm short, but why stop short? Don't rub it in. Okay? I'm a little Indian with a lot of wallop. You should have seen me in the dojo. I trained. I learned martial arts. I learned to stand tall, not take abuse, and stand in my own power as a woman. And I ask all the women of the world to do that too. Teach your daughters. We carry the womb. Right there. The womb of co-creation with God. We bring in other souls that God wants here. Sometimes whether we want them or not. My son is a pill baby. I took the pill religiously because I was told from a very friend that was a doctor that because of the abuses I suffered as a little kid that I would abuse my children. I didn't want to ever do that. And that ain't the truth. She did not know it, but God knew the truth. Gave me a birth control baby. Yes. And I didn't find out I was pregnant till 5 months. Yeah, think about that. Didn't grow up in size, didn't have any, still had my moon, still had my grumpy self with my moon, you know? And I didn't get any bigger. But I had one dream of a little boy. And that's after I rode the hunter's pace. I was riding the hunter's pace, and I came in only like 16 seconds short of winning first place. I came in second. That's a hard thing to do, because you're riding about 16 miles of trails and jumps and everything, and you have to jump off your horse and run beside your horse, then jump back on again. It's a job. I had no idea I was pregnant. I would never have joined that done. I would never put that child at risk. But guess what? He held on. He came in, and the doctor wanted me to abort him. And I said, why? He says, you've had no prenatal care, you didn't know you was pregnant, blah, 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 blah. Sound like a chicken. Almost like a rooster. I know more than you. All right, this is what I did. I said, I want amniocentesis. I want to see what I've got, and I'll make that decision. Besides, I take care of handicapped kids. I don't care. How God makes them is perfect to me. That's all I said. My baby came out perfect. That's it. He came in with hearing impairment, but that's fixable. And he's a Norfolk police officer, teaching the academy. Wears hearing aids. So what? He's there. You got to support our kids, no matter how God makes them. Some of the biggest teachers I ever had was out at Southeastern Training Center for the mentally retarded. Children that couldn't even turn up, and adults that couldn't even turn their head up or move them. Non-ambulatory their whole life. We'd have to rotate them and massage them and give them medicine. They weren't even aware. Talk about my teacher. Those people were. I am so grateful I can move. I am so grateful I can talk. I am so grateful that they were teaching me the power of that and not to take it frivolously. Say what you mean, do what you mean, walk in your power. These children taught me that. Those adults taught me that. And they were the most beautiful people I've ever met in my life. Absolutely. They taught me more than any book, any TV show. So, everyone born is your teacher that you meet, that you have the harmony and the love that God sends through you to meet. Please remember them. Then I'm going to get on the subject of the souls that have passed. All those souls over there ready to jump back in, they come and do recycle. We don't just get one firefly existence, trust me. We get many chances to make all our errors and be stupid. We do it again and again and again. What we have to do in each lifetime is lay claim to the power of our life and everybody's life around us. Respect it, honor it, love it. Love what they do, they don't do, should do, could do, ain't the issue. Love them where they're at. And if you do that, you've walked in the real power. You've walked the way God wants us to walk, the way Jesus man walked. And by the way, people wonder, oh, Lakota, are you a Christian? I never hear you talk about Jesus. Well, I see Jesus and God as one. That's what I do. He became the leader to teach us the way, the truth, and that light back into God's source of love again. There's a power there, big power. Follow those footsteps in your life, and you'll never go wrong. Try to walk it. I don't care how angry you get, you know. Go outside and sit on an anthill if you're that angry. They'll tell you what anger's really about. Okay? I'm serious. I was angry at my mom as a kid, and I ended up sitting on an anthill. I lost my anger real fast. So that's where I learned that metaphor. It's a reality check for this Lakota. So anyway, I want you all to stand up. I'm going to do a prayer for you, and you're going to sing it with me, okay? It's Tunkashila, Tunkashila. Tunkashila, Wapila Tanka. Tunkashila, Wapila Tanka. Wankan Tanka, Unchemalayo. Do you feel that? Isn't that amazing? Be calm in God's love. Tunka Shalom. Wankan Tonka, his creators. Wopila Tonka, you said thank you. Thank you very much. Love you all. Honata, Lewa Shewa. Na inna kanna hanaya ke'e'a. My heart embraces you all in the circle of life with love, and we bring this life with love from God above.